Tony Stark goes missing in Invincible Iron Man issue 593. After a brief recap of the last year or so in the life, or in this case the death of Tony Stark by Friday, the Stark Expo is in full swing. Opened by Amanda Armstrong, one of Tony's mothers. During her opening speech, Amanda becomes misty-eyed at the thought of her deceased son, but soon gets the crowd cheering again by announcing the arrival of Ironheart. While the two women enjoy the spotlight, Mary Jane is approached by Mr. Lynch, who is rather impressed someone like Mary Jane was able to put together such a huge Stark Expo. He also brings news that the Stark Industries board of directors are taking over, since they would rather not have Tony Stark's mother and a supermodel run the company into the ground and waste money. After Lynch leaves Mary Jane to ponder with the news, she gets an alert of a gold level emergency in one of their New Jersey facilities. At Rikers Island, Warden Mosley wants to know how almost all of their prisoners were able to break out of the island prison. His guards tell him that with S.H.I.E.L.D. not around anymore, they have no ability to guard supervillains. Apparently it's all Victor Von Doom's fault as well, since he was the one who delivered the mass amounts of prisoners to them at once, making it impossible for them to all be looked after. Victor arrives at the prison shortly after, using his magic to stop the men from apprehending him. Victor begins his investigation when Ben Grimm arrives, telling Victor he isn't leaving the prison and that now he is an inmate. Victor says that the criminals will be coming for him soon, but Ben doesn't care. Ben says that no one is going to forgive Victor for what he has done, and that being Iron Man won't change that. And even if he does somehow manage to become popular with people as Iron Man, Victor will still know that he had the chance to be Reed Richards and he blew it at every opportunity. At the New Jersey Stark facility, Amanda, Mary Jane, Riri, and Friday convene to discover Tony Stark's body is missing. Friday says that there is an implant in Tony that she should be able to use to locate him, only she can't read any of the information now. Friday sends out an alert to Tony's friends and teammates, but says that if Tony wanted to disappear, he can and would. Friday also suggests that they call Victor Von Doom should the Avengers not have any luck with any of their leads. Elsewhere, an unknown man crawls out of a mist-filled chamber in a laboratory where he dons a set of Iron Man armor, curling up in a ball on the lab floor. Invincible Iron Man issue 593 began to tease the return of Tony Stark by setting all his supporting characters on an interesting journey of discovery, both in the fact that they have to discover Tony as well as some self-discovery. I think the one thing that will interest me the most in this story is where it leaves characters like Victor, who had a really cool moment this issue where him and Ben Grimm sort of laid everything out on the table, and Ben actually gave him quite the awesome talking to. I'm interested to see if he will still continue to be Iron Man once Tony is back, or if he will just cut his losses and maybe return to villainy once, I guess, maybe the Fantastic Four come back, because they were teased in this issue, both by Ben Grimm and at the Stark Expo. The tease we also got at the end of this issue seems to me like it might be a little bit of a red herring, and maybe the bald, hairless man in the Iron Man armor isn't actually Tony Stark, but someone else maybe who wants to be Iron Man now that Tony Stark's not around and Victor Von Doom isn't doing so hot as Iron Man, so maybe this is some pretender or something. Whatever happens, I'm invested in it. I'm going to give this issue a 9 out of 10. Hey everyone, thanks for watching my newest video. If you enjoyed it, you might also like to check out my other reviews here on my channel. You can also follow me on various social media platforms like Twitter by searching Matt_FOS, or even join the Comic Multiverse Discord server and chat with other comic book fans, including myself and Joel from Cape Joel. Want cheap comics and trades? Head over to the book depository with the link in the description to get the cheapest trades and comics around, along with free shipping anywhere in the world. Until next time, this has been Matt of the Fortress of Solitude. Thank you so much for watching.